Robert, tell us about Dogecoin.
This story, it's okay. There's a lot going on, so let's go through it. The value of cryptocurrency Dogecoin has climbed significantly following a tweet from Elon Musk, the billionaire, owner of Tesla, and SpaceX. Tweeted simply, "The Doge Father, SNL, May 8th." That's both a reference to his frequent tweets about Dogecoin, what he has called jokes, and his planned appearance on Saturday Night Live next week. Dogecoin's price soared 20% in just the last 24 hours to 32 cents. Dogecoin started as a joke in 2013. It is now the sixth largest digital coin with a total market value of almost $42 billion.
Oh my gosh.
Look, I'm a big fan of Elon. I like him a lot. Lots of people in the crypto world love him. He's like a patron saint for everybody out there who's investing in this type of assets. The problem is, if the coin is so dependent on his tweets, who's to say one day he won't tweet, "This is a S coin, it's his trap, I'm selling all of it, get rid of it." Who's to say the whole world won't come into a frenzy and completely get rid of it and it just crashes to the floor? Dogecoin, it's shown lots of improvements over the years, where it used to be a meme coin, used to be a joke coin. This technology has improved and has become actually it could actually be utilized. And it's performed much better, aside from Elon's clout prompting it up. So it scares me that it's really dependent on him alone as an individual, when this asset should perform well just because of what it is and what it can do.
That's a really good point, Robert, and it makes me wonder, and I don't know if you would have any insight onto this, but if one day Elon Musk does say Dogecoin is done, it's finished, and everybody stops doing Dogecoin, what is the possibility? Is it possible for Elon Musk to come out with his own sort of coin, and then start driving people to his own Musk coin or whatever? If he's manipulating everything,
I think it's called Elon Gate. There's already been a coin attributed to that. It's called Elon Gate, but it wasn't launched by Elon Musk. But there's a coin called Elon Gate. Who knows if he'll launch his own coin?
It's just the word elongate.
Yeah.
No, but it's Elon. It's maybe you're right. So
like
but
a Watergate type thing.
Yeah.
I know
Watergate.
it's meant to be Elon Gate.
Yeah. But elongate.
It's elongate. It is a word.
It's possible, Bobby. Who's to say? I know for a fact Mark Zuckerberg and Facebook were interested in launching their own crypto, and they have yet to do so. So these people are doing it. Hopefully, Elon doesn't do that and take away from Doge, because Doge has grown such a large community, and I think people will be heartbroken if that was to ever happen.
But this is just Elon,
he potentially could, right?
Yeah.
He could. Absolutely.
So if he wanted to go after, if he, I mean, I'm sure he realizes how much power he has over those people.
Yeah.
If he decided, hey, I have my own coin now, everybody buy this, he would be even more wealthy than he currently is, I guess, if he's
we saw what happened to Tesla stock when he went on Rogan's show and smoked weed or whatever. He's just an influential, powerful person, and it shows in the markets when Elon speaks. And
but some people are turned off by the way he behaves, particularly Andrew. Andrew said that he doesn't like the way he uses his clout as a CEO to like sway things, as opposed to someone like Mark Zuckerberg's a little more low-key, flies under the radar.
Oh yes, Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah, he just ruins things quietly.
But I personally love it. I personally love that he's using his personality, that he's very active in the social media world. I think it's great. Who's to say what the future's gonna bring? But Dogecoin all the way, baby. Yeah.
All right.
So.
Do you own part of any Dogecoin?
I don't know if I'm allowed. Yes.
You do?
Of course I do, Sam. Yeah.
What do you mean, of course? I don't know your life. All I know is he's back there going, oh, cool.
Yeah.
I love. There's a great tweet I read. Like, if your man's frantically on his phone, doesn't message you back, always just he's invested in crypto tech. He's not cheating. So
that is Robert. We'll get a like. We'll have like pages of text messages about the show, about other things. Randomly, we'll get a like on something like way at the top of the thread. I'm like, oh, Robert's just getting back to us now.
Yes, exactly.
I assume you were deep in crypto back there.